Alright, how are y'all doing today? Alright, today, my name is Kelvin, lamar, and I come from Northwest Community College, and I want to give you guys a speech on education teens for sex. You know, it's like basically educating teens on sex, basically. Because I feel like if teens are educated on sex, they'll be more aware of pregnancy and the causes of STDs, and they'll be more likely prone to protect themselves in the future. First of all, we're gonna start off by saying, like, today in this world, too many teens are getting pregnant or has STDs. A significant number of teens are getting pregnant at the ages of 16 to 18. And studies show that a ratio of 3 to 5 girls are getting pregnant every day across the country. Statistics have been proven by the American Pregnancy and STD Statistical Data of America of these facts. These also show that kids that are educated are more enlightened, to the point that if they are educated on sex, they will be more protective and they will be safe. Now, one way I know that teens can be safe during pregnancy is by having parent or adult supervision. The supervision, I mean, you always look up to your parents, a coach, friends, anybody that's older than you or somebody about the same age as you, and you just want them, and you just look up to them and you want them to set an example. But you don't want them to set an example or they have kids at an early age, they can't provide for themselves or can't provide for their kids, or by having unprotected sex, they catch an STD or anything. So basically, what I'm saying, like, if you guys are educated by someone that's older than you, and that someone who has learned the ropes of sex, that you won't make the mistakes that they make. Say if Brandon here and Jarquise are good friends, what if you go off tomorrow and get a girl pregnant, and he looks up to you? That's gonna change the whole perception of being a good or positive role model to him, because he might think it's cool just to go get a girl pregnant. Well, really, when at your age, 16, 17, or 18, you're supposed to get ready for college, graduate high school, things like that. And the odds of doing that, you'll have a child, you'll have bills, because a child could be really expensive. Now, that's just the thing. If you're gonna be a role model, you don't want him to have to go through all that. You don't tell your friend it's not good to do all that if you're gonna be a positive role model to him. And he might be thinking and vice versa. Well, if he got this, I can do this. I don't even have to go to school. I can just get a job. I got my girl, got my baby. That's all it is. So, but on the ends of it, he would never amount to that. You know what I'm saying? And on the other hand, if you were a good positive role model, like you would come to him, talk to him like, I got this girl pregnant, or it's not the right thing to do, and that you should keep on the straight path, because I want you to go this way in life, and you don't have to worry about the odds of struggling, raising a family, and not having nothing in life. Another thing is like, they have a Purity Act. How many of you guys all heard of the Purity Act before? Can you explain it to me?
Just wait on sex till you're married.
A Purity Act is like a vow of God. Like you vow before God that you will save your innocence, and it's a good way to ensure that you guys protect yourself, and it allows you guys to get educated on how sex works and the whole thing. I mean, everybody hears about sex in high school. It can be fun. It just be a waste. It can just be something just to pass by time. I mean, you all are guys, so I'm just saying from our perspective. But in the ins and outs, what if you go out there and get a girl pregnant? What you gonna do? Anybody? What if you catch STD? You think that's gonna be cool? Your friends find out that? Yeah, but you can tell them that you have a girl over here and you guys are gonna do something, but what about the outcome of it? The effects of it? Not knowing how to protect yourself. It might be your first time and you just try to play it off. You can contract all kinds of diseases. Some are fatal and some are not. Gonorrhea is curable. But what about AIDS, HIV? It's not. My thing is, if you guys learn to just take your time and put your belief in God, that is what the Purity Act allows people to do. The thing is, the Purity Act is like, it's a way that you know that you can be one with yourself and you don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about peer pressure from your friends just to go out and have sex. You don't have to worry about your mama worry about you, my child gonna go out and get this girl pregnant or all this and that. But you know, you just have to be calm, be good, you know, be comfortable in your own skin. You don't have to have sex, or you can, if you do have sex, just know you have to protect yourself. Everybody, how many people up in here ever had sex? Don't be ashamed if you have it, it's alright. My thing is, do you guys know, when you first started, did you guys know the basis of protecting yourself? And how did you know that? Through what? Educating on sex, right? Now, when you educate teens on sex, they are more likely to protect themselves from getting somebody pregnant, boys getting people pregnant, girls pregnant, or having STDs contracting and going around. Because when you have sex with one person, they could have had sex with someone else and then use protection. And chances are you might not use protection. It's a 9 out of 10 ratio that most guys will ever use protection. If you're a single guy. And a lot of people just contract STDs every day. It can go from school to school. Kids having sex in school like crazy these days. Contracting diseases and then passing them on to one another. What we're gonna do? Educate teens. That's the key, and everything will be all right. Now, another thing is, by having your mentor and the Purity Act together, you guys know that you guys will have an example and a route that you can plan for yourself, that you protect yourself from these things happening to you. The key to everything, basically, is what I'm saying, is just educating teens on sex. So we won't have a huge problem in the future. We're trying to save you guys. That's basically what my message is trying to send out to you. And I'd like to thank you guys for being a part of my speech today. And I enjoyed having you guys in my audience. Thank you.